All right, just damn.
You
You're thinking too hard. I mean, I understand the podcast is called I Think, but stop thinking so hard. You're overthinking. We just three homies chilling, bro. We're chilling.
I almost just looked at the camera right.
All right. I do want to start this episode off by thanking this man right here, because this plays a part of the episode. So I want to tell you what I did. Mm-hmm. I took my architecture pieces, right? Created the Etsy. Come on, sell the pieces, the canvases.
Saw it coming downstairs here.
Really? Like, I'm really just, that's the type of shit. Okay, so, all right, I kind of put down photography for the past maybe year and a half, 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. All right, I mean, I'm under exaggerating. 3 years I ain't been shooting. 3 years I ain't been shooting, right? It's been a while. So, coming to work, you know, I met up with Jabari again. I mean, I know him from my younger years, but he so happened to do photography too and shit. Mm-hmm. So he telling me, "Oh, you gotta shoot more, or at least do it just for fun now, and don't necessarily." You feel me?
Not as a job.
So yeah, I'm kind of picking up the idea of shooting again. So I took my old work and I created a store on Etsy. You know, you could create a little shop. So basically, I'll be selling canvases of my not necessarily my portraits, my architecture, like photos of buildings, landscapes, shit like that. Okay. Sell it around the world, like $40 a pop, depending on the size. Mm-hmm. It ranges from like a 12 by 19 to like a 30 by 40, and the max is probably like $250. I ain't got to sell yet. But it's a start.
It's gonna come.
You feel me? Sure. So he kind of gave me that confidence boost, like that's the type of shit I needed to really.
I've been telling you for the longest, your pictures.
For sure. So
I ain't never seen.
I appreciate it. The shit so, good, bro. I'm really out here.
It's alright.
Stop. I'm really out here. I'm really out here, bro. I swear to God.
You gotta link your stuff.
See, I was doing all of that. I was grinding.
You gotta combine all your stuff. So you got the podcast.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The podcast, the shop, then fucking if I do photos again, all that.
You got everything. Put everything together.
That'll come.
What you could do with that, what I'm thinking about now, take it to galleries.
See, hold up now.
No.
One step at a time.
Trying to be on some cool stuff.
Not later on. I'm saying, like, if you actually like it, selling your prints, take it to a gallery.
Yeah.
See if we'll buy it.
The one reason why I put it on Etsy is because, I mean, I ain't necessarily got to do the work. Yeah. So just send it to a print shop. They print it out. Every time somebody orders something on Etsy, the print shop sends it. You feel me? I ain't really doing nothing on the back end. I'm just putting that shit online. Right. If that shit start to take off, then
you start going to galleries.
Yeah, but right now,
you want to take the slow route.
Take it a little slow.
I was just saying, later on, think about it in the back of your head.
Right. Well, y'all haven't heard these voices before on the podcast. I want to introduce Jabari.
How we doing?
He has been on the podcast before, but we scrapped that episode, so we back again.
Y'all fumbled.
We fumbled the fucking bag on that. No, I ain't even gonna say we. I fumbled the bag on that episode.
When I told you we was dropping gems
I still got the audio.
Y'all got the audio. So y'all
still got
the
audio.
Y'all can drop the audio.
It's just this episode is gonna be the official first video episode of I Think This Is a Podcast. Please watch it all the way through, because I just feel like we just gonna be dropping some fucking gems again.
The gems gonna come.
The second voice y'all hearing today is my boy Terrell.
Let me get my speaking voice right.
Face ass, because this nigga ain't never did nothing like this before.
On the podcast, man. It's gonna be a trial run.
I mean, I like the energy, though. It's not a trial run for
y'all. This is a real episode. It's the real deal. But
yeah, you just gotta sit back and think about being the guest. You don't gotta worry about nothing. Right. Just talk.
I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna be after the fact. Like, I might do all this speaking. I'm gonna be thinking in the back of my head, how is this shit gonna? And
the shit still gonna get posted because it's my IP. This is my IP. Oh God. No, I'll take shit like that out. That's the overthinking that you gotta overcome. Because really, like Jabari said, like, He didn't even really care for doing podcasts before.
Right.
But he got on that first one that we ended up scrapping. And that shit came like natural. Like he was talking more than me. I'm the fucking host.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the host. He was really dropping shit. Like I'm sitting back.
We stuttering and all that. Once we started talking, everything just
you got comfortable. It was like if we was in a break room
type shit. That shit was smooth. Like, but once I seen bro, I'm like, damn.
Y'all got the video. It's just not good.
Okay, so my video, I shot it in the wrong settings. So as the sun was going down,
it started getting dark.
It wasn't adjusting. Yeah, it wasn't adjusting to the lighting. Then when I heard the audio, I fucked around and didn't turn their mics on, so you hear me perfectly fine, and then they sounded spacey. I'm like, bro, I'm dropping bags right now. I'm tripping, but we gonna get it right. I look real good. I ain't gonna lie. Broke the fourth wall. But you feel me? I'm conceited.
I don't know when I should do it.
I'm conceited. You don't have to do it, bro.
I feel like I gotta do it.
All right, do it right now. Oh God! Like I said. All right. See, that's the confidence you need, and that's the topic we're gonna have on this episode right now. Is like where that confidence is coming from. I wanna formally ask the question so that we can know exactly what we're talking about.
Right.
So I just dropped the bag. So, based on confidence, I ran across a topic that I think I heard it from Ab-Soul. You know, Ab-Soul just dropped his album, and he's been doing interviews and stuff. And he was talking with, I think, Charlemagne.
He was talking about a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he was, bro, really, Ab-Soul can talk.
He was getting deep.
I was like, yo, a lot of stuff he kept saying, you feel me? I don't even feel you. Like,
because if you listen to, what was the first album that really put him on, like Control System, he talking about some stuff that's...
Yeah, but this album was real good. But he said something that really stuck with me because this comes up in my life all the time. Especially with, y'all know Kendall, but especially with Kendall, like, I'm always, like, pushing in this, like, competitive way to, like, for him to be greater or for anybody to be greater. But he just acknowledges it all the time, like, why is it always a competition with you? I feel like I got that confidence, and I want to, like, exude that confidence to other people. Right. So the competitiveness in me is more so competitiveness to inspire versus conquer.
Mm-hmm. It's not nefarious.
When Ab-Soul said that, I said, oh, that's exactly what it is.
Right.
And I just wanted to elaborate, like, because nowadays everything is it's like hate or
it's bad competition.
It's bad competition.
Yeah, like, bro, it don't have to be like that.
It's not to push to make greater.
Right. And I was just wondering, like, am I that kind of person? Like, am I that only kind of person that I'm not necessarily trying to compete with you to be better than you, or I'm not trying to compete with you to show you.
Compete with you to push you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You feel me?
You already see something great in them, so you want them to to reach their potential. Even
if it's not necessarily direct, like even when it comes to like algorithms and social media and stuff like that, like seeing people be in a position that you want to be in or that you aspire to be in, it's not like you shouldn't take it like, oh damn, I'm not in that position, or I've been working this hard to get in that position. Right. I'm a prime example with the photography. Like I just put that shit down because like, bro, I'm not where I want to be, and I've been working so hard. But really, you got to think about it like, for one, it might not be your time, and two, they're not doing it to boast. I mean, some people doing it to boast.
Some people are definitely doing it to boast.
That's the shit we got to weed out. Like, people like that, bro, it's so negative, and we've all learned that, like, the negative always overweighs the positive. No matter how positive a person can be, the moment they do some shit negative, bro.
And that's in all facets.
Yeah, like, all facets.
Like, throughout history, it's always...
I remember Mick Jenkins. Y'all know who Mick Jenkins is?
Mick Jenkins, hard.
Fire. He said some shit in that realm. I'm not quoting him because I'm gonna botch the shit. But he like, I can do this for the community. I could be working to build a recreation center or whatever. But the moment I do some shit that catches TMZ now I'm looked at as that person for the rest of my career, and that shit is like, it'll like basically defame a person. That shit blows morals, and honestly, the fucking, not to get morbid, but the suicide rate for men in America is crazy. Fucking crazy.
Really, suicide for men throughout the world is insane.
And like, nobody's talking about it.
If you look at how Japan, how they compete for jobs.
See, that competition isn't to inspire. Yeah. They're actually competing basically for their lives.
For survival.
Survival, for real. That's scary to even have to be in that position to where it's like, I have to give it my all, and if I fail, then I feel like a failure.
That's Japan specifically, like that's a part of their culture.
Yeah, like
suicide is a part
I was
of their
gonna
culture.
say, that suicide is a part of Japan. Like the buildings have nets on them, to prevent people from jumping off and killing themselves.
Right?
Is that like consistent? It's actually scary because I feel like America is kind of getting slowly towards that way of thinking, to where it's like, I feel like I gotta watch myself when I'm talking to somebody, like the way I'm carrying myself out in public, because I'm such a competitive thinker that my competition may wear off to the next person, and
they may take it the wrong way.
Yeah, they may take it the wrong way, but like, I mean, all love. It's all love with me.
But you might want to, like, that's something you might have to preface with, like, I'm cool. I fuck with you, but
then it's not natural.
Yeah.
It's not natural in a way. I'm not gonna wake up and I just meet you. Yo, bro, I'm a competitive person, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might push and shove a little bit. Like, that's not.
I'm saying on the love aspect, if they understand like just how you are, if you come in with love, then when you put the competition in their face, they won't see it as negative or you're boasting.
Really, I feel like if social media.
I'll say me and his situation. I basically ain't seen him since.
Bro, you actually forgot who I was.
I forgot who he was.
We were that young. Like, I was probably 13.
How young?
I was probably 13.
So like,
I was young.
Yeah.
And I'm younger than him.
Ooh.
I was probably 13. He was probably 11, 10.
Didn't even remember his name. But once he told me he did photography, don't know him. Don't remember anything about him. Once I saw his photography, knowing I do it, the competition came out. Hey, you should do it too. Get back into it.
Yeah.
All out of love.
And I felt it, and I felt it was genuine. So I'm like,
it's me basically telling a random person.
Right. And do you think that kickstarted your passion to get back into it?
I don't want to lie to you and say I'm still passionate about it, but
think about it, get into it.
It definitely did. I ain't gonna lie, cause even my wife always told me, "Oh, pick back up the camera, or even just do stuff for the family or whatever." And it's always in one ear out the other.
Right.
But to meet a fellow photographer that's in close proximity to me, who's still doing it on the daily, who's pushing me to do it, to pick it back up. I don't know, something just kicked.
Something just got into you.
But I want, in a perfect world, like in my utopia, I want that to be like a thing.
Normalcy. You want that to be a normal thing where we can compete and it's just love.
Why is it so hard? Maybe, is it narcissistic for me to expect people to think like me?
Yeah.
But when the thinking is like on a positive.
But it's multiple positive ways you can go about, life. You feel me? So you might feel this way, but y'all all going to the same direction.
Right,
y'all
it's
all
multiple ways to the same
y'all
destination.
Y'all all going to the same direction as far as positivity.
But just do it like me, nigga.
Narcissism.
I'm saying though, like, I think we were talking about this in the locker room. No, that might have been that was somebody else. But it's like, bro, if I'm looking at you and I know If I put my left foot in front of my right, I'll go forward.
Right.
Why are you walking backwards?
Some people got to go side. Some people got to go through the side. It's it's different stroke for different folks.
Bro,
it might be difficult.
Follow my footsteps.
Everybody don't think
but not. You might be the leader. You might be the leader the way you're going about it. But somebody might be the leader the way they're going about it.
See, I just started this.
Some people might
like
have
me. How I look at stuff. I feel the same exact way how you do. If I think this way, why shouldn't everybody think the same way?
And if it's working.
Well, okay. Holidays, right? Mm-hmm. To me, my opinion, I feel like holidays are pointless.
Totally agree.
Valentine's Day. Why do I have to wait one day out of the year to show you how I feel about you? Christmas.
Totally agree.
Why am I waiting one day out of the year to give you a gift?
Come on.
Thanksgiving.
Preach to the choir.
Why am I waiting one day out of the year to tell you how thankful I am for you? Why? And my girl, she loves all of those holidays, but how I look at it.
But why does she love all of those holidays? Let's play devil's advocate.
Like it's like herd mentality, in my opinion.
Nah, but still.
But I'm saying, why does she like those holidays? There's a reason. There's a reason that you don't. It's because one day doesn't show the grand scheme.
Yeah.
It takes multiple days, multiple
months, like her
years.
Christmas. She loves Christmas because of how she spent Christmas with her grandmother. Mm-hmm. Understandable. I spend Christmas with my family. I have a good time with them, but I still don't see the point of it.
It capsulizes.
But what I'm saying,
everything.
Encapsulates.
It encapsulates everything that you've done.
But still, why should I have to wait one day out of the year to spend time with my family, to buy them gifts, to show them how much I love them? That's what I'm saying.
I'm totally on his side.
Yeah, I do agree with that, but you should look at the other side. It's still, it's the show thing. It's the show. It's to encapsulate everything that y'all had went through over time.
I can tell you thank you anytime.
Anytime,
but it's a specific day for it.
But that's what I'm saying. Why do I have to tell you thank you that day?
Today.
Why can't I tell you the day before or the day after?
Matter of fact, I gotta drop everything I'm doing, change my schedule around because this is the day that I gotta tell you thank you.
I agree with y'all.
That's the mindset though. Yeah. Like, I feel like niggas is bots.
Niggas are bots. But that's just agree. It's just a normal thing. And
it's life's algorithms. The white man.
I do agree as far as going out spending an egregious amount of money for that specific thing to show love when you don't have to do that. But you gotta think about Thanksgiving. All of your family get together. That normally couldn't.
Yeah.
But why wait till that one day?
It's a day off. It's a day off. Sometimes you can't come on a weekend. Somebody might be working on a weekend.
That makes more sense because everything closes.
It's one day.
It's like they prioritize.
This one day is off. This one day is off.
Still, those holidays are basically it's part of the algorithm. It's keeping us trapped. Right?
It is keeping us trapped. It is keeping us.
That's why they make us feel good about it. They give us that day off.
They got sales.
They bring all that holiday stuff into the stores. Yeah. They give you that day off so your family can come visit.
It's just to influence your mindset to stay on the path that they want us to be. Mm-hmm. Keep the rich rich, the poor poor. Blah.
I get that. I do agree with y'all. But there's another side to it because on those days off, those holidays, to spend time with your family, you might not get to ever do that again.
There are people that never get to spend time with their family.
Never.
Right.
Except for that one day. And that's just take that day away. It's easy to, take family for granted and just put them on a back burner.
That's so surface level though. Because that's American. That's some American shit.
It is some American shit because we like to, if my family is living in Illinois, I'm gonna move to Florida or across the country and never see him again.
And it's work-life balance and all that. It's work-life balance too, because like in Europe, they prioritize family over work. Yeah. So like every day you get like 2-3 hours off. Yeah, everybody goes home and eats dinner and all that, blah blah blah. Like our fucking one-track mind over here is
money.
Grind. Yeah, no sleep. Hours. Like that shit is.
Yeah, it's
that
killing
shit
us.
Is literally killing us. But like if my mindset, this is narcissistically speaking, I guess, but if my mind is this way, right, and I feel like I can influence you to maybe think this way, and then you can probably influence that person, you know, it can slowly change. Like,
but how to combat that? Social media algorithm. They put all this stuff in your face.
It makes it hard
to make you forget about what this person said, what that person said.
Yeah.
Get distracted that quick.
That's why I try to keep like a tight knit like friends group. Yeah. Because having all of these outside sources influencing and stuff like that. it's garbage. So everything that you're intaking is not necessarily benefiting you.
But you might need that. You might need outside influences to, you know, get you on some other stuff. You might need to get on some different timing. Because if you're in a small group, y'all all gonna practically think alike, and you might not need to think like that. Some people have toxic friendship.
Okay.
And if you get some outside influences, they might put you onto something that you never thought of. It took Jabari, an outside influence. He's a friend, but he was an outside influence to get you back into photography.
For sure. It took me to get you here on the pod.
Exactly.
So what kind of people do you think you need in your life? Like, as far as friends, not necessarily friends.
Okay. I watched a video on YouTube, and dude said that you need how much groups? You need 3 friend groups.
I heard 4, but
is it 4?
Continue.
I don't remember the number, but he said a group that's gonna push you. I'll say, like for me, people that do photography and videography, I need a group for that. So people where we can push each other. Yeah. A group
like-minded people.
Yeah, like-minded people.
Yeah.
A group where at work, people to just talk to.
Yeah. Get your shit out.
BS with.
Yeah.
And then
because that shit relieves the tension. Like when you could just bullshit these people. Yeah. You at work, you already fucking have that work mindset.
That's what it's basically saying.
Right.
Yeah.
You have that group where you can forget about everything.
Yeah.
And then you got the group where they you push each other. I forgot the third group he said. But yeah, it's around there.
Yeah, I definitely feel like you need like a mentor, kind of, not necessarily a group, but just it can be an individual, like someone that's like more wise than you.
Yeah.
To like mentor you. Yeah, that got the game, that can kind of lead you in the direction. Obviously, you do your own trials and tribulations, but they know. They point you over there. Right. Yeah. Like, this is the right path, not that path. Then you need those bullshitting kind of people to just relieve all the stress of always grinding. Because like I said, like, this American mentality is just grind. Either go broke or get rich.
Yeah. That's really, there's no
literally.
There's no middle.
There's no middle.
Go broke or get rich. And who else would I feel like? I feel like the people that can, the intellectual people, not necessarily your mentor, but just somebody who can, because I find myself doing this all the time, like correcting words and shit like that, like people that can basically widen your horizon, for lack of better words. Yeah. Like I'm always throwing out corrections when somebody's talking, how you said the whole encapsulate, like no, it's encapsulate. But that shit gets annoying to some people, but it's like, bro, I feel like people need that in their lives.
Yes,
like,
and it's like that right there is small construction.
Construction, yeah.
Like
constructive.
That See?
Look, that was it. Yeah.
Constructive
criticism. Yeah, for sure. Like,
but even outside of just the corrections of words, we do need somebody that's gonna put you on game as far as how you should think.
Not
saying how you should think, but just how society works or just different things.
Like the bubble is bigger than what you know. Because you only know what you know. You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So if somebody come to you with game, you ain't never heard that before.
Exactly.
They giving it to you, but I mean, they can't force it on you. But I appreciate you being there, period. Because I would have never known that.
Exactly.
So,
but you have, if you have those same friend groups, at some point, you're not gonna be getting game. You're not gonna be getting. Y'all all gonna
like it's a limit.
Yeah, it's a limit. Y'all all gonna start to think of like that's why you need different people. You need different acquaintances. That's gonna put you on something. Like, man, I never heard about that.
But what was I about to say? Something about the algorithm. Man.
Bring it out, brother. We're on a fucking podcast. God damn. But not if
Oh.
do you think? Because you just pissed me off. But I was really about to get my shit off.
Go ahead.
Nah, when I mean like a tight knit friend group, like I don't mean like this is us and we're only gonna be us. Like tight knit as far as I'm basically gonna scout my friends. Mm-hmm. So my group can grow, but I just know that we all on the same time. You feel what I'm saying?
But what don't you need some people that put you on something that you don't know, that you don't understand?
Now that I think about it, because that's a contradiction. Because like I said, I don't know what I don't know.
The acquaintances could technically be friends. They could be friends, and then you have your like-minded friends, and then you have your acquaintances that's gonna put you on different stuff.
But
I feel that.
Back to the social media. Say you want to help somebody out. You trying to put somebody on game. What social media has done is give them this one thing, basically telling everybody this is the way it is.
This is it. It's feeding this straight to like directly to you.
So when you're trying to put somebody on game, no, you're wrong. No, it's this way.
Yeah, and it's sad that every topic of discussion in 2023 always has to lead back to social media. I personally think I seen this coming in middle school when when Twitter was at its peak and Kick was popping and shit like that. I'm like, bro, I can't let this like engulf my life. Like, let me take a step back. Let me not utilize. I didn't see how they were gonna monetize it the way they did, because I probably wouldn't have took a step back from social media the way I did. But it's like, let me take a step back and be more conscious when I'm on social media, so that I don't get influenced in that way that you're speaking, to where the algorithms is subconsciously like getting drilled into my head.
Like it's a mindset thing, because it's just people that have weak minds.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say I get influenced quick. It's just me knowing right from wrong. I don't think that's that way. Why am I gonna do that?
But that's the thing. Like, why don't the next person see that that's wrong?
We going back into the original point. There's multiple ways of how you should think and what's right.
No, but I feel like it's just
it's multiple ways of
mind.
Because if something's absolute, bro, it's absolute.
Yeah.
So what if someone says something that's absolute online? And you just know that? You know something is absolute? It's something that...
I do my research. Not necessarily going and read articles and all that, but it's just, I do my...
due diligence.
Yeah. I'll do some, what's they called? Like, case studies.
You do the full vetting to...
Yeah, I'll sit on the topic for maybe a month to see if this is true. Like, observe shit and all that, and make my own conclusion.
And then you'll take the influence.
Yeah, if I come to the conclusion that this is probably the best way to think, then yeah. But based on my case studies, based on the time that I spent doing the research, I may come to the conclusion that this is not absolute, and there can be something that contests this, and I'll continue and see what is right and what is wrong in my perspective.
Right.
But for the most part, I feel like my perspective is always right. Because honestly, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but there's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of things.
Level of understanding.
You know what? I'm like, come on, man. Hey, Thank you for that. Because there's not a lot of topics that, or not even just topics, but when I answer a question or whatever, I'm very seldomly wrong. And I'm not saying that to be like I'm the shit or be narcissistic, but it's just very rare that someone can correct me. And if you correct me, it's probably like circumstantial.
Right.
Like if I say, "Oh, daylight savings is over," we not doing that no more.
It'll be like a factoid.
Yeah, like, "Oh, it's not over yet. It's they gotta pass it in the representative." Bro, but didn't they just say it was gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily
on the same point.
Yeah.
But it was a smidget off
type shit. Like, but that's not to say that my competition is to conquer or to fucking to be what was the word you used? Competition to fucking fuck that shit. You know, you said something that was like derogatory, basically. Nefarious, yeah. See, like, I don't even fucking know that word. But you just gave it to me. I fuck with that. But another person may be like, "You think you better than me?" No, I just feel like, you feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But yeah, so how y'all feeling? I got my shit off, bro. I really just got my shit off.
Let's talk about how y'all was almost beefing about this photography, about the setup.
But you see, that's competition.
That's good competition.
It's good competition because
I feel like if Jabari didn't set the tone with that shit.
Yeah, he kind of came in.
It would have kind of, you might not have.
We wouldn't have been on the same page.
We wouldn't have been on the same page.
But he strong armed it, and I took a step back because I know, based on my case studies, he has the upper hand when it comes to video. Because I'm a photographer, he's well rounded.
He said he had to emphasize video. He got it on video.
Yeah, video, but he can't see me. We actually did a competition, bro. The day we did the podcast, right? I could really show you both the pictures.
Let me see. You
got your picture right now?
Let me see that.
Bro, I could really show you the picture.
His picture was really alright.
So really, I went real artistic on dude.
If you really want to...
Matter of fact, I got your picture.
Nah, because I re-edited it.
Nah, we not re-editing nothing.
Nah, I'm saying...
Alright, so boom. I'm not going to tell you whose is whose.
This is hard.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. You feel me? A or B.
But I mess with that. But you feel me? Oh, go back to the other picture. This is like natural. It feel like he didn't put too much effort into it.
I'm gonna put it on the screen because this is our first video adventure.
It feel like. First of all, y'all gotta get me on that picture. I need a picture.
Come on, bro. We do this.
I need a picture.
We do this.
I like real. I feel like you did a lot of editing on that picture, right? Or that was just one take.
It came out like that. It was one take, but I mean,
on the first one. The first one was yours.
Yeah.
You didn't do too much editing on there, right?
I did edit it. We both edited the picture.
Yeah, but he didn't go the route I went. Yeah, for sure.
We went.
But it was like
compared to his editing, I did a lot of editing.
Soft editing.
Yeah.
Hardcore editing. You would say, or did you do a lot of editing?
We both did.
Did you do a lot of editing on that picture? We did the same editing. It was just two different perspectives.
Yeah, my editing was just a little more. My idea
all of this is two different perspectives.
I don't even know how to say that. No, because I get what you're saying. I don't know how to say it, but basically I was thinking more artistic versus he's thinking natural. Probably more natural, portrait like it's just like a point and shoot.
I like the natural portrait like pictures. That one shows your expertise in photography. Right. But his was I gotta see. You had a good vision for the picture, and it looked like he just took the picture.
And it was the same time. He took the picture first, passed me the camera. I took mine right then and there.
I know Dante got that as a profile picture.
Hell
he
no.
Don't. He tripped.
See, because honestly, I was going real artistic, bro.
Yeah, that's hard too.
That's hard as fuck.
That's hard.
With the lens flare in the way, you can't see his face, but
he looked
this
like
shit
somebody.
Clean as fuck, bro. I like that. And if we was to like do something Like, do something more competitive to where, let's say you were the model.
That is, I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, what the fuck he just showed you?
He just showed.
No, hell no. You gotta send me this picture too. All right, you gotta send me. Cause we gotta put it on. You feel me?
Oh, you want all of them?
It's a video adventure now, so they gotta see. Right. No, just send me that first one. Okay, just send me that first. It's a video adventure now, bro.
Y'all really got that shit.
But even if we say if he was the model, we just spent 30 minutes, boom, snapping it up, little friendly competition type shit. See where each other's skill sets at, see where we can improve and shit like that.
Okay. Y'all got it on video. Get it on video.
That's fire too, yeah.
That's fire. You can see little
behind the scenes type
competition.
Shit. That's fire.
Working, on camera.
We could do it.
Yeah.
It's you.
Not necessarily now.
But just nice little outro.
In the near future.
Yeah.
In the near future.
You gotta flip me up, man.
Wait, no, you're not. Your aura is all off right now.
My aura is right.
Your aura is
off.
What you mean?
You said I couldn't.
Face said, no, you got a lot going on. I could feel it.
I do got a lot going on. We're not going to speak on that.
Yeah, we're not definitely, but I just feel it. You feel me? I need you to glow a little more. I need you to feel like Terrell.
I am Terrell. I'm always Terrell, no matter what's going on.
No,
not me.
Yeah, you down.
Down.
So how am I usually?
You just said we can't speak on it, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little dark cloud on
That's
over
it.
your head.
All right.
It's all good. But these kind of outlets right here, take your mind off of it.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been chopping it up. It was really like we spearheaded these conversations to where really we got all our shit off. It's only been 40 minutes.
It's only been 40 minutes.
And I don't really got shit else to say.
What happened to the other topic?
What was the other topic? I got a lot of topics that we could
really
get into.
infused every last topic together.
We infused it. It was real seamless.
That was seamless.
That was fucking clean.
Yeah, that was clean. I don't even know what topic we were talking about.
Competition, the algorithms, and the people.
Oh, yeah.
We did that shit. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And this also fits in. I was going to say it when we were talking about the other topic, but like how social media basically, it forces you. Yeah, I was going to say that. Social media basically forces you to do stuff. Or the way it is, you have to go through social media
which fucking sucks.
What?
Continue having to go through social media. Okay, I hate that.
Yeah,
you're saying social media as an avenue to
get somewhere. You don't have to.
You really
but it's much harder.
It's harder to do it without it.
It's damn near mandatory.
Yeah.
Like me, I despise social media.
Despise it.
I have a timer on it on all my social medias for about 15 minutes.
Mine is about an hour.
That's too long.
It is too long.
Oh, I got the wherewithal.
You got the wherewithal. So alright.
I'm tripping.
So you've been on TikTok, right?
It's times that I've been on TikTok 4 hours straight.
That one video is like, maybe we need to unwind.
Yeah.
You've been through that a few times.
And I swiped that motherfucker. because I understand. No, it's not the time right now.
But that's we talking about an hour and a half. That pops up.
That's too long. But like I was saying, doing photography, videography, it's harder to get yourself out there without social media, so you have to go through social media.
Yeah.
Knowing I don't like it. So I have to force myself to post, knowing when I don't even like being on it. I gotta do this.
Interact.
Oh
my God, I don't know you. I don't care about you.
TikTok, Reels, that's what's popping now. So I have to, instead of posting pictures, which is what I only do, now I gotta go force myself to do a TikTok, knowing I don't like being in front of the,
for sure.
in front of the camera.
Totally agree.
Basically forcing me to follow that route.
And that's what I meant by when I was younger, I took a step back consciously, bro, I don't want this to overwhelm me, but I had no clue.
That's what I'm saying. If I knew what it was gonna be, I would have stayed.
It would have been different, yeah.
Because I probably got off of social media for about 2 years, deleted Snapchat, Instagram, all of that. And then once I saw, when I got into the photography, I was like, man, I should have stayed on it.
In my opinion, well, not my opinion, but my rendition of this topic, I guess. When I met like professional photographers, I'm like shaking, like, oh shit, like I ain't never did this before. I'm sitting in rooms with people that's basically experienced everything when it comes to this photography shit. Done been
quote unquote professional.
Yeah, like been around the world, all type of shit. Got hundreds of thousands of dollars off of this shit. So it kind of like intimidates you to where it's like, bro, I'll probably never be, or I'm not good enough to do what he's doing.
But they were in the same place as us.
But they were in it, like, everybody's human, bro. Everybody put in that work to get it.
I don't even look at celebrities or anybody, just anybody I see above me. I don't see them as nothing above me. They're regular people. All they did.
I had to learn that.
I disagree. I don't really think these people are regular.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
a lot of them are plants.
A lot of them are plants.
Definitely. But like the people the professionals, they were actually where we were at. $200 camera. Now they have a $5,000 camera. Yeah. They're regular people. They just started from the bottom. Now they're here.
That shit gets scary too, because it's like, okay, if I put myself in this position, who am I gonna have to sacrifice, or what am I gonna have to sacrifice? And you know your lifestyle, you've been doing your lifestyle for so long, it's scary to drop something that you've been doing on a regular basis. You get what I'm saying? So, if I go and shoot for Nat Geo, well, who am I gonna leave behind, or who's gonna feel away that I'm gone, or who's gonna feel away and feel like I'm better than, or you get what I'm saying? Right. It's the fear of losing those kind of people, but
understandable, definitely understandable. And I'm going through that right now because I don't know.
My man's going through everything.
Yes,
my man's going through everything. But
I don't. Me and my girl had to talk about it. I don't know if her just being there is the problem, which I feel like is. If she's the one, it's making you feel reluctant to do things. Yeah, just because she's there. Yeah, I have to care for her and all of that. So if I feel like if I go over here and do this, I might be leaving that behind. Right. So I'm stuck between.
That happened to me in college. When I had to. This was an assignment too. It's not something that I voluntarily did, but I had to take nude images. So I had to go scout.
Damn, they didn't put you on to nude artists?
No. Because the school I went to, they're trying to basically mold you to understand the workforce. So when you get out there, you have a one-up on everybody else that was basically being spoiled and given their models and all of that.
So you were scouting everyday people? Or
scouting everyday people. Even if it was me going on Craigslist, me walking around.
Just wait till he gets to it.
Mind you, it's nude images. I have a girlfriend of 2-3 years. She like, you gotta take pictures of nude girls? I don't really feel too comfortable with that. So now I'm teetering like, okay, do I fail the assignment and satisfy my woman? Or do I do the assignment and have problems at home? Right. I had to come to some type of compromise. I had to take a picture of a nigga. But it's like I wouldn't want to say you're holding me back because of how you feel. Wait. But same time.
That's the compromise y'all came to?
No, that's what I came to. Cause I'm not gonna fail the shit. I'm paying for this class. Okay. So I gotta do something. I don't wanna fuck up the house, but I don't wanna fail. Yeah. So I came to the compromise. Just take a picture of the nigga, bro. The pictures came out fine.
And she obliged.
She was like, okay.
If they came out right, then she can't complain.
They came out right. But it's that kind of thing. It's like a negative, nefarious mind would say, man, you holding me back. Like you not letting me be in these positions. Because let's say I did take a nude photo of a woman and that shit blow. That probably would have put him in put me in a different position than I am. Because every choice you make is going to be a different path. Right. So if I took a picture of the woman, then I probably would have been in a different path versus if I took a picture of the man. But I just took it as...
to choose between
It was either the missus or school.
Yeah. Basically break up with my missus or continue school.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna stay with my woman.
Down in his passion.
Yeah, it's a compromise. Yeah. But I wouldn't say you holding me back.
Right.
A lot of people would say you holding me back.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the nature of the relationship. So, do you love your wife more than you love photography? You're not gonna answer that question.
I love you. Back then, that was a question that was going through my head.
And that's a reasonable question because y'all still in the infancies of y'all relationship as far as the grand scheme life. Yeah. As far as life.
Right. I mean, that's just one thing that it's like scary. Like, bro, I could really be in positions. I could really, but you'll never know because you never did it.
Yeah.
I mean, we got our shit off. What the fuck? Where is your examples, brother?
My examples far as...
You don't want to indulge, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't been indulging this whole episode.
What you mean?
You ain't been indulging?
Like getting personal.
Yeah. Not too personal, but
as far as the social media stuff, I am outside looking in. I avoid social media at all aspects. I have social media. I am on social media, but as far as the interaction, I don't interact with anyone.
Oh, I don't interact.
I don't interact. So
I don't interact.
Never in my life had it took a hold of me. So No. Back in 2010, 2011, Twitter had a hold on me. That was back with like the follow trains and shit. Like everybody follow each other and follow back. All of that, bro. I was a Twitter demon. Now, as far as I feel like the only thing that's really holding me back is myself because I'm scary. I don't like failure, so I would rather avoid it in its entirety than experience failure. Because
failure leads to greatness.
But failure is really hard to, it's really, to experience it is like mind altering.
I totally disagree with that.
I feel like it's
so when you experience failure, like you put your all into it. You thought you were gonna succeed, and then you failed.
And I get back up, I dust that shit off, and
but that takes a lot out of you. It's like you understand it's a learning experience.
It's how you think about it. Cause say social media, you take like 3 days, like in my perspective, to edit this picture out or edit this video out, you get 2 likes. That's considered failure.
Right.
You thought this video was gonna do better than what it did. So now you double back. What did I do wrong? Is it me? Is it them? Well, like me, I don't even look at I turn off the likes, the comments, all that, so I won't see anything. Mm-hmm. So I won't be looking at the numbers. Or,
but it's different in the space of, art because it's subjective. So if 2 people, it's like the whole album sales argument. You know that even if this album doesn't go platinum, it still can be a good album. Yeah. If this art doesn't reach 1 million likes, it can still be good art. And I know you understand that.
Another example. 2 months ago, went to my first restaurant. What I was telling you before, went to my first restaurant to try to get a gig.
Right.
No.
No. We don't need you.
First of all, I walked in. I'm telling you, haircut, button up, slacks.
Suited.
Right? Walked in there. Professional. Hey, how you doing? Can I see your owner? Can I talk to him? Came to me. He saw me from the other side of the room. Already pissed just because I walked in there trying to talk to him. He was racist. Trying to talk to him, being professional. No.
Off rip? Wasn't even hearing you.
But you said he's racist, so you understand. Okay, that's not failure. That's not failure.
Or did you realize he was racist after the fact?
It was after the fact.
Yeah.
Failure would be...
Because I was going to talk to him about I did all the research before I went to the restaurant. Website, what I was trying to pitch to him. The website, social media, all of that. Because I was going to have somebody redo his website because the website is trash. But I already had all that planned. Talked to him. He said, no, the website's good. I'm like, okay. I can get somebody who can do it better. Right. Social media. You guys don't have a social media. If you have a social media, get more people to come in.
More foot traffic, yeah.
Yeah. No. We already have somebody on social media. Pictures are ugly. I tried to show him my portfolio. He didn't want to see it. I'm like, thank you for your time. Walked out.
But you feel like that slowed you down to walking into other places?
Nah, I got in the car and laughed.
But you knew this guy was racist, so you're like, all right, I'm gonna take it to the next one.
Went to a different restaurant. They told me there's y'all know that place that just opened? Your third spot?
Nope. Your third spot?
Yeah.
This is a restaurant?
Nah, it's like an arcade.
Never heard of
night place.
Right.
Y'all need to go.
Oh, a satellite?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Y'all need to go.
Continue.
Take the misses. I'm telling you,
your third spot. All right,
you won't like it.
Right.
But went there. They just opened. So I'm thinking, oh, fresh meat. Went in there. Professional. I went with the missus, so I ain't look professional. But talked to the owner. Mm-hmm. He said they already have a social media team. No, can't take you. That right there.
But you don't fucking take it as 3 steps back.
Right. This
you
is
feel
it.
what I'm saying?
This is it.
But based on what you saying, Terrell, is like I'm starting to get the idea that you're not necessarily a creative mind.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're more like literal.
Yeah.
So what do
he doesn't have to be creative?
But the creativity will basically match the failure. So like if I fall in it's easier for a creator to get up and just be like, nah, he just don't get it.
Yeah.
Versus someone who's not creative, they don't have that mindset of being subjective.
Yeah, okay, like the way I think, I let my work speak for itself. Mm-hmm. So if someone says like your third spot with the restaurant, if I try to show them my portfolio, they don't like it, I already have all these compliments telling me
that they do.
They like it. Right. And then my self-confidence, I already know my work is good.
Right.
So would you say you're not confident in yourself?
That might be the case.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like just the way I was brought up, not being super social, not hearing those things like, oh, you're this or you're that, and
that's a mental thing. I didn't grow up hearing you're good, do this, do that. Mm-hmm. My dad actually told me to stay in school and not do photography. I dropped out of school and did photography.
Damn.
Because when I first told him about it, he felt like I didn't have a plan or nothing. I didn't have anything set out.
But you told me you did a gig and they were really receptive of it.
Yeah.
Of your art. So that gave you the confidence to keep pushing forward and doing it. I never, outside of the typical basketball and
I was always confident. On the drum line, when we had the drumline solos and all that, I had to be in front of crowds. Mm-hmm. So that right there,
that gave you confidence.
Yeah.
So you never felt good at something?
I felt good at stuff, but the stuff that I'm on now, I don't know. I think it's just too early to tell. So I'm in school for computer science. I don't know none of that shit, and I'm trying it. It's hard. I'm trying it, but I would have to keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, really, you just gotta find your niche when it comes to it too.
Yeah, but
like this is the area that I like.
It's still early.
I don't know, man. It's been an hour. It's been a good conversation too. Do you feel like you would come back to the pod?
For sure.
Cap ass nigga, bro. This nigga's a cap.
For sure.
Broke the fourth wall.
I done did that about 5 times already.
It's all good. It's just the first episode. It's just the first video episode.
Don't edit that out.
No, I'm not editing that.
Right,
that was actually gold. That was golden. Nah, I appreciate y'all though.
Those candid moments, man.
I appreciate y'all coming out. I know it was a little dry for you.
What you mean?
What? Nigga, we finna end.
What you mean?
Nigga, you wanna talk more?
Nah, I don't want to talk more. You said it's been a little dry for you. I feel like we've been dry.
A drive for
drive,
you.
Drive.
Yes.
30 minutes ain't nothing.
That's a little drive. I'm not doing that for anybody. Not gonna lie. If you had a podcast and you said, stop by. No, nigga.
Man, when it was 12 o'clock. I was like, I'm finna text him right now.
Oh shit.
But he really in the back of my mind like, bro, you don't never step out. You don't do
Bro,
nothing.
oh my God, that's a prime example of what I mean. Like the type of people you need in your life.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm the friend that's gonna tell you fucking no. I'm telling you no. Bro, if I was getting jumped and it was my fault, nigga, you gonna have to get jumped. It was your fault, nigga.
Cause he be telling me like, man,
you was not gonna come.
I was not gonna come.
When he brought it up to you, I knew you wasn't gonna come. I said something.
I already had in my head that I was gonna flake.
Why would you leave me on? Like, why would you leave me on, bro?
I'm really known as like
he flaked.
I renege. Like I am a renegger.
So renegger. We know that you're that friend, that renegger friend.
But I'm slowly stopping it. I'm trying to really. My girlfriend broke up with me.
Okay, if you still was like in a relationship with your girl, you probably renege more often.
I renege. That's why she broke up with me.
Cause you renege.
I'm a renege. But okay, so I'm trying to stop that from that situation and him telling me like,
that's why I told you to
get out. You need to network. You need to experience.
Do you have like real friends versus like friends that's teetering the associate borderline?
I feel like I'm starting to develop friends, but I feel like they're still acquaintances.
Yeah,
because most of my friends are back home, but
that's probably one of the other reasons.
Yeah,
like
it was difficult. It's difficult to find friends and to really develop that relationship over a period of time. It takes time, and the friends that I have now, it hasn't been that much time, so I have to let that develop over.
Because I feel like
I'll be your friend. Come on, man. I'll be your friend, bro.
That shake is a hug.
We could take it more than just acquaintances.
Yeah. I feel like the shit that y'all on, I'm on the same time, man. As far as just how y'all go about life.
Yeah, it's a lot of people in our environment that's not on that time. That shit gets annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, just do you.
Do you? I'm gonna do me.
Stop pointing out me doing me, because I'm always gonna do me.
Facts.
You don't have to point out.
I know an exact situation.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, you're gonna see me do this in the next hour too. Like, you don't have to point it out, bro. This is me.
Facts.
But yeah, I'll be your friend, Terrell. It's all good.
You making me sound like lame ass nigga.
You gotta come back to the pod.
It's gonna be
and show your growth.
I was gonna say that I would want to become a regular.
I fought with that. Yes, sir.
That shit got potential. I told you this. I said
I've been telling him the longest.
The name.
You have. Again, he has been telling me.
The name is like mind-boggling. It's not. It's simple.
It's simple as fuck. And it came to me.
The fact that this was open for you to
come on
have is like crazy.
It came to me off rip. Like I did YouTube at the very beginning of the year. Mm-hmm. I dropped like 3 videos. I did like a Grammy predictions when Don FM came out. Yeah. I did my initial reaction to it, but over time, like I think I tried to record like 2 or 3 other videos, and
like the video essay.
Yeah, like I can talk.
That's what
But it gets hard.
That's what I was telling you.
That's why you told me on the podcast.
No, it gets hard to do it by yourself, though. It gets hard to talk to yourself.
Right.
Nah, you don't have... I was telling you, like, even with the podcast, you don't have to do it long. Just 20 minutes is enough.
Bro, 20 minutes... 20 minutes for the first 3 episodes, 20 minutes was easy.
Yeah.
But then it was like...
It started to drag.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what am I even talking about?
You don't got nobody to piggyback off of.
Right. So, one day, I went to record some shit. Woke up early as fuck. It's probably like 5:36 in the morning.
Still YouTube.
Yeah, it's still YouTube. I'm trying to record and shit. And I'm talking and I'm just like... I literally start slurring. I'm like, yeah, when it kind of... What the fuck am I doing, bro? So, I'm like, I'm looking at the computer, looking at the camera. Then I see the GarageBand app.
Right.
And I'm like, don't Dante and his co-host Terry use GarageBand to do their podcast? Let me just try it.
Right.
I just hit record. I didn't even have a mic at the time. I just used my Rode mic, the hot shoe Rode mic, hooked that up to the computer, and I was like, I think this is a podcast. Bro, I said, what did I just say? That was gold. Like literally my first episode, I kept that introduction. Mm-hmm. So my first episode is, I think this is a podcast. I think I just made a podcast. And then on this episode of the podcast, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bro, that's it. Dante really feel like he picked the name because I sent him that little clip.
Right.
And he was like, I think. No, nigga, I already knew. Like, I just sent it to you. So shout out to Dante. He'll be back on the podcast. Y'all know Dante.
Shout out Dante.
Down Bad Podcast. Down Bad Radio, I'm sorry. Whoop-de-fucking do. They got to make sure it's the radio, not a podcast, because it's two different Down Bads. Yeah. I'm sorry.
So do you still like doing video essays?
I feel like if it was...
I would do video
if it was conversational.
I would do video essays with you.
Yeah, if it's conversational, bro, I would do it. But just talking, even the podcast that I do have, the solo podcast, you'll see that they're only like 17 minutes. Because I get my shit off and then it's like, okay, what else is there to say?
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like a podcast, like based on my preferences to a podcast, I wanna like hear an adventure. I wanna hear the lows and then the highs and when the conversation's juicy, when the conversation dies off, the transitions,
you hear
all of that. Because I'm low-key critiquing you too. So based on your transitions, okay, he transitioned to that conversation well, or that was a hard transition. Or
how you started this podcast was good. How you transitioned into it.
This actual episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like I'm trying to
from the intro to the conversation.
Yeah, I'm trying to like hone in on that. So yeah, I'm trying my best. I mean, full transparency, ain't nobody really listening, but we gonna get there. We got like 30, 20, 25, 30 views.
I told you.
But it's gonna grow.
30 views is a lot.
It's gonna grow.
For a small...
Yeah, I'm maxing out at like...
Underfunded podcast.
Underfunded, nigga. Not, bro, what? Underfunded, for sure.
What's the podcast?
Production,
with,
all type of shit.
With like Joe Rogan, with Wallow.
Yeah,
yeah.
They got the whole studio set up, all type of shit.
They got the shit on the wall, so no...
I'm getting it out the mud, bro.
It's gonna happen.
I'm a starving artist.
That's why I told you, do the video, because that's social media.
Put it on YouTube. That's
clips.
Yeah, clips. All type of shit. That's an hour and 6.
Hour and 6 minutes. Minute.
Everything. Yeah.
That's 60 videos right there.
I mean, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm just.
I'm not doing that shit.
Maybe
but I feel you. But I'm just saying.
Like all the good points.
And then
and stuff
you
like
got YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
Hey, hold off, because we ain't giving away all this IP. Hey, we gonna catch y'all next time on the podcast. Stay tuned. If you listened all the way to an hour and 6 minutes, leave yeet in the comments. Appreciate y'all, man. Until next time.